Okay, our next section of verses is about the shepherds, and they find out about Jesus being born. So we say, and there were shepherds. So whenever we say shepherds, we're going to hold our hand out like this as if we're holding what's called a shepherd's crook. So it's almost like a big walking stick with a hook in it. And the shepherds hold that. So whenever we say shepherds, we're going to do this. So, and there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby. So we're sweeping our hands nice and straight out like there's big rolling fields. So we're showing the fields. And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby. This is one of our favorite parts. I want binocular hands like this, but I don't want you looking down at the floor. You have to be looking straight up at me. Ready? And we're going to start aiming this way, and then we're going to scan this way. So we're going to say, and there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks by night. So the shepherds, it's nighttime, and they're out taking care of their sheep, which is called a flock of sheep. So they're out in the fields, keeping watch over their flocks at night. So it's nighttime, it's dark out, and they're watching the sheep at night, keeping an eye on them, making sure there's no predators coming to get the sheep. And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. And this part, I want everybody to scan to the side, and then it's a really sudden thing. An angel of the Lord appeared to them. So the angels, you can imagine it's dark and quiet, and there's just sheep going bah out in the fields. And suddenly, an angel of the Lord appeared to them. And in the Bible, the angels are always described almost as like a warrior in light. It would be bright, it would be shocking. All of a sudden it appears. So we like to just be nice and quiet, and then an angel of the Lord. So big arms out like this. So keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them. So the glory of the Lord, I want big sweeping hands like this. They crisscross underneath, up and around. The glory of the Lord. The glory of the Lord is amazing. It's shocking. It's stunning. That bright light would have shone around them. So we want this glory of the Lord shone around them. So we're going to be like this. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. So now you're the shepherd who's terrified because this angel of the Lord just appeared. So I want wiggly knees like this, because sometimes when you get really scared, your legs shake, you're so scared, and hands like this. So not in front of your face, beside, and like this. And they were terrified. So now you're a scared shepherd. So we're going to do that section. And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. We're going to do this part from the very top. Ready? Luke 2, verses 1 through 20. In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria, and everyone went to their own town to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. Good job.